Hello, welcome back. Today is a sewing day for me, so I'm not going to be as chatty, but I did want to show you my new sewing themed t-shirt. I recently bought 3 from Etsy, and I kind of love this. I have really been enjoying watching Vlogmas. I follow quite a number of YouTubers, and it's been a little bit of a treat to watch all of the Vlogmas, or as many as I can watch. I get behind at times, I'll binge a little bit, so I'm watching them a little bit out of order. Last night I was watching Wandering Bobbin right before going to bed. So this is a message from internet people. If you know, you know. She had posed a question to her viewers asking if they liked novelty fabric. At first I was thinking no, but I do have a fair amount of novelty fabric incorporated into accessories. And when she showed her laptop sleeve, I decided, yeah, I must really like novelty fabric. Let me show you mine. What was really funny is I have the same fabric for my laptop sleeve that she has for hers, just in different colorways. I purchased this fabric 4 or 5 years ago, and I made this self-drafted laptop sleeve, and evidently it is a very popular print for a laptop sleeve. The beauty of making your own items was I could customize it to my needs. Now I made it really quick. If I were to do it over again, I would put a handle on it. But I needed something fast before I was going out of town, and I wanted a little more cushion than my laptop bag provided. So I whipped this up very quickly. I did put in a long and deep pocket. I can put a small notebook, little headphones. I've got a flash drive in here. And when I was peeking in here earlier, I found those earbuds that I was looking for. So that was kind of a bonus for doing today's video. I also used a fun coordinating print on the inside. And for someone like me who tends to like more neutral or maybe not the most exciting fabrics for what I'm wearing and putting on my body, I enjoy these little bits of fun in accessories and pocket bags and things like that. So I just had to show this since we had used the same fabric. Clearly, I did not wear novelty prints on my body. This t-shirt may be my one exception. This is a really fun print, and I made the green tee by Greenstyle Creations, and this may be my favorite silhouette. I did have a mistake in that I cut out too much length out of the bodice of the shirt. So I don't reach for this too often, mainly because I do not wear t-shirts out of the house too often, but also because I don't want, when I stretch, to show my belly. The funny thing about this t-shirt is, of all the garments I've made, I think I've received the most compliments per wear on this t-shirt. People love the fun, funky cat telephone. I like the color of the shirt, and it's quite fun. Do you like to sew with fun and funky prints? Let me know in the discussion below. I want to thank everybody who has interacted with my videos. Every time you give me a like, subscribe, or my favorite, talk sewing in the comments section, it tells YouTube to push my videos out and helps me to grow my channel. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It's always fun when you watch another YouTuber who has sewn with the same fabric and especially fun when you see them sew the same pattern or item in the fabric that you have. Today I'm sewing the blouse by the Avid Seamstress, and I have it all cut out. One of the things I like to do when I cut out the pattern is to put a lot of clips, clipping the pattern to the fabric, and that is so I can go and make my markings that I might want to make. When I was looking through my instructions, they recommend that you, instead of clipping the notches, that you go in and you make a mark on the fabric. And that'll be easier to do when I've got this all clipped together. Also, this rayon fabric that I'm using looks to be the same on both sides, but I want to go ahead and mark what I'm going to consider as the right side or the outward facing side of the fabric before I get started, so that I'm consistent in case there is a slight difference. Here's a little offcut of the fabric, and as you can see, it looks similar on both sides, but when I look at it closely, I can tell the difference from one side to the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little piece of masking tape or painter's tape on what I want it to be the right side of the fabric, so I stay consistent. Sometimes when you use a fabric that looks the same on both sides, it makes it a little more difficult to be consistent, especially if you're going to be doing French seams. But I'm not doing French seams on this. I am sewing up the blouse in a straight size 8. I'm between a 7 and an 8, but I thought on this practice version I would sew it up as an 8. I want to make sure that it fits over the bust. My next step is going to be mark my notches. I'm either going to use a sliver of soap to mark those notches and placement points, or a white chalk pencil. It's going to depend on what works well with this fabric. This fabric was not very expensive. I bought it from fabric.com on sale, so I think it was round about $6 a yard, and this is my practice version. So I'm going to get on to my sewing. Here I said I was not going to chat too much, and I keep going on and on. Let me know what you're working on below. Are you working on something special for Christmas? Are you sewing for yourself? Love to hear from you. Until next time, I hope you have a joyful week and that you find the good in all things, especially sewing.